What is reverse mentoring and how can it help you? Well, on my channel, I talk a lot about mentoring and I even mention reverse mentoring from time to time. But what I never really do is detail what reverse mentoring is. Mentoring is traditionally thought of someone senior mentoring someone more junior. And that's true. And mentoring works that way in a lot of situations. I like to think of mentoring as something that's mutually beneficial. And in fact, in talking about reverse mentoring today, I also want to apply that same concept to this scenario of mentoring. So, what is reverse mentoring? Mentoring from a junior person to a more senior person. This often happens within an organization. Now, this is seen as a benefit to the junior person. But in fact, I think if we really analyze it, it's a benefit to both. Reverse mentoring is a powerful concept if used correctly. So let's talk about how reverse mentoring works for both individuals. And I have experience with this and I'll share it in just a minute. For the sake of discussion, we'll call this a junior person and senior person. But there's a myth behind that. The idea that the senior person has a wealth of experience, and that is true, and the junior person has none. That's not so true. That person is experienced about working at the lower levels of the organization, understanding possibly some of the latest and greatest and upcoming technologies, but also understanding what it's like to start in the company in that year, in that time frame, where the executive might have been there for 15, 20 years, who knows? What does that junior bring to the table for the senior? Well, the first thing they bring is fresh eyes, an awareness of what it's like to be at the organization at that level in that time frame with that kind of onboarding. That experience is valuable for the senior person to know about. The junior person sharing that in a positive, proactive, and constructive way can be extremely valuable to creating insights and understanding for that senior person. In addition, there's an awareness of technology, an awareness of what's happening, you could say, on the street that the senior person may not be as aware of. This isn't always the case, but oftentimes junior people are more in tune and have their finger on the pulse with some of the new technologies, maybe things that their customers are looking at. And certainly they understand the user experience in a much more fundamental way than the senior person. Another myth about this is that they know everything about technology and the seniors don't. That's a myth we want to break because that's related to ageism. It's not always true, but it could be. And it could be true that that junior person has just graduated with background in marketing, digital marketing, social media marketing, maybe IT, maybe user experience, or something else that relates to your business. If so, those new thoughts, fresh ideas, innovative thinking can be helpful to the senior person. So those are just two ways that the senior person can benefit. But there's a third way, getting to know the top talent, what's important to them, and also how they think about work, what they expect from the organization. Every leader wants to understand how to grow top talent and how to do so in a way that will be interesting to that top talent, that will resonate with that top talent. So you want to be a leader that hits those three notes. Using your time to work with a more junior person can be beneficial. And if you're a junior person looking to connect with the senior person, I'm going to give you one more tip. First of all, be ready for these 3 points. Tell the senior person how you can help them, and then maybe dig a little deeper. Let's say I wanted to get mentorship or reverse mentoring with a senior person for marketing. What I might do is go to them and say, have a background in social media marketing and digital marketing. And I've been noticing what some of our suppliers are doing or some of our customers are doing in that space. I don't think we're doing that yet. Would you like to understand more about my research? This means you're already bringing something on the table. Now, that's reverse mentoring, but there should be some give back. The senior person, first of all, should really understand that this is a top talent, that they can mentor them to achieve more within the organization. Help them understand about job families, how promotions work, how to make sure that their ideas are seen. Help them be seen by your involvement in putting their name forward when opportunities come up. And when a promotion is on the table, help them understand what kind of skills and qualifications they need to meet those goals. Because it might not always be clear to new people how promotions really happen at work. These are some of the ways that I think that reverse mentoring can work. And let me tell you about my personal experience briefly. I worked for a Fortune 500 company where a large pool of talent wasn't being recognized by top management. So I put together a mentoring program that included reverse mentoring processes where the junior people could share some of the things I've talked about today with the execs. The outcome? Over a quarter of the people that were included in that process as part of top talent had the opportunity to take new roles, got promotions, better pay raises, a better outcome for all. And the senior executives realized what they were missing, that they weren't seeing a segment of the population. This kind of reverse mentoring helped both groups. And I think that will happen for you as well. If you'd like to know more about mentoring, how to get started, how to find a mentor, or more, check out my links below to my playlist on mentoring. And you can get my free downloadable Get Started with Mentoring Today workbook. And I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel. I would love to have you as part of the community. And I hope to see you next time on Project Skills Mentor.com. Bye-bye, everybody.